Jennifer Aniston, Justin Theroux marriage not hanging by a thread. Despite report, Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux's marriage is not hanging by a thread. Despite a new report, the tabloids have spent years pushing this tired, old and wrong split narrative. Gossip Cop can once again bust it. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of this latest tale from life and style, let's take a look back at the Gossip magazine's track record. In December 2016, the outlet falsely alleged the couple was divorcing over the holidays, even claiming there will be a divorce announcement by the end of the year. In January 2017, the publication again said Aniston and Theroux were headed for a divorce. A bust Gossip Cop actually just revisited a few days ago to show how a year went by with no actual split. And then in February 2017, it was said the actress was dumped on her birthday. This storyline continued throughout the rest of last year and is now being peddled in 2018 as well. In its latest issue, the tabloid has a headline declaring, "Jen can't let go of Justin," while on its website, a version of this same article announces, Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux's marriage is hanging by thread. Both pieces begin by pointing out that Aniston went solo to the Golden Globes, with it being claimed Theroux was absent on a night when she needed his support. That's said to be the latest in a series of signs that his 2.5-year marriage to Jen is hanging by thread. So, why haven't the couple divorced, since the magazine has claimed so many times that they were going to? A so-called friend conveniently contends, Jen just can't let go of Justin. Her divorce from Brad Pitt was the ultimate heartbreak for her, and she couldn't take all that pain again. It would be the worst kind of public humiliation because she and Justin have put on such a united front about being one of the happiest couples in Hollywood. Actually, Aniston and Theroux have never proclaimed to be one of the happiest couples in Hollywood, but it seems simply because they've stayed together. The gossip media is determined to tear them apart. The twist in this piece, though, is that it said she's intent on salvaging the relationship. The purported pal asserts the couple's recent trip to Mexico was a part of an attempt to fix things, but since they were joined by others, Jen and Justin didn't have one-on-one time to work through their dysfunction. As a result, they've gone right back to their separate lives and marital discord, the supposed source claims to the outlet, adding, unless there is a miraculous turnaround on both of their parts and they can actually live together in the same home in the same city, Jen and Justin could be history. At this point, Gossip Cop must state the obvious. No real friend of Aniston and Theroux's would speculate about a possible divorce to a publication such as this one. In fact, it's precisely because their inner cycle doesn't actually talk about any dysfunction and marital discord that Life and Style has been wrong again and again and again. One of its favorite things to point out is that the stars are often apart, as if that means there must be issues between them. But what the magazine calls a long-distance marriage for Aniston and Theroux is actually a great one. Notably, people reported earlier this month, they have figured out a life that works for them. Just because it's not the way certain outlets think it should be doesn't mean it's actually problematic. The real problems lie with stories like these, which are manufactured to put a sensational spin on a more boring reality. Aniston and Theroux are doing just fine.